this is day 2, and as you can see, I have started taping and floating. I put the GFCI in there and did a little patch around it. I'm still working on that, so I'm not an expert taper and floater, but by the time I'm done, I'll have it smooth. Anyway, so that GFCI is operated by one of the switches over here. So that's kind of a weird thing, but that's the way I had to do it. Well, I didn't have to, but that's the way I did it. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to tape and float this, and then once all this stuff dries, I'm going to sand the ceiling and do texture on it. If you're wondering why the ceiling looks like this, it's because this used to have popcorn texture on it, which I hate, and I scraped it off. So now I got to go back and we're going to do the stucco style texture, and I'm going to try to set this thing up to where we can get some action of me working. So we'll see if I'm able to do that or not. Ceiling holes yesterday, and today I went in and did another coating of where it needed of mud, and then did my texturing. The next step on this is to just take a blade and knock down any high spots, like you can see some right there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that in the camera or not. Anyway, this fan slash light, I think, is better positioned where it is in the middle of the room now. There is one spot over here where that patch was, where I had to put the mud on pretty thick, and the reason it's darker colored like that is because it's not dry yet, because the mud was pretty thick. There's a few spots in here that aren't dry yet, you can see over there. But anyway, that's done, and then the patch in the wall where the electrical outlet is put is done, and the next step is to tear this vanity out of here. So we're gonna have to find room for all the stuff that's underneath it, but I've got boxes. We can just put it in some boxes and finish this wall, do the texturing on that wall. And while I was up in the attic, I had a pair of Klein pliers, which is a pretty heavy duty tool, up there with me, and when I was coming down I realized I forgot it, and it was sitting on a piece of plywood, and when I pulled the plywood out, the Klein pliers fell and hit the bathtub. Put this chip right here in the bathtub. So got to thinking about it, and that can probably be repaired, but yeah, I think, you know, as long as we're going through the remodel on this, it's probably worthwhile to just start new. Tear this tile out, put a new tub in here, and have my tile guys come in here and do a tile job like they did in the other bathroom. And I'll do another video where I show what that looks like. But anyway, these fixtures are quite old. I'm going to have to hem and haw about that too, on whether we put a new set of fixtures in here. I'll have to do some plumbing work if we do that. But anyway, there it is. The ceiling's ready to have a coat of Kilz on it, and then hit it with some ceiling paint, and then put our fixture in. Once that fixture's in, I'll be able to pull this light fixture out and decide what we're going to do about a light fixture over there. So that's it for now, just a little update.